Your winner from episode 11 was SJ LOL Man, showcasing the triple lob. Often attempted, but rarely seen. What a play. And your top assist was from Blaze the Goat, redirecting a bounce lob in extraordinary fashion. Tremendous elevation.
Let's meet the starting five for your Portland Trail Blazers. Head guard, standing 6'5", number 24.
Well, the weekend has officially begun, and we welcome you to this 2K Sports presentation of NBA basketball. And the starting group for the Grizzlies. Klay Thompson is out there with Cade Cunningham. Then it's Miller, then it's Smith, and it's Embiid in at the 5 spot. And for the Trailblazers, Portis is out there with Aaron Gordon. Then it's Young. Then there's Keldon Johnson. And it's Alexander Walker in at the 2-guard position. Always exciting to see two teams with bright futures, Greg. Young stars hungry to prove themselves.
And Kevin, the hungrier, the better, if you ask me. When you've got all that youthful energy and ambition out on the court, very special things can happen.
Johnson down low, covered by Miller. And Embiid pulls it down. And so it's Cunningham. He'll bring it up for Memphis. On the wing, Thompson over Young. And there's Thompson. That's good on the assist by Cunningham.
Trust Klay Thompson every time with the catch and shoot. He gets so well positioned and balanced to score.
Here's Portis. The kick out to Young. Back to Portis. Stripped it away. Thompson with it, and it's Johnson picking him up. Fires from the corner. Here's Embiid, and that's good. A nice job on the glass as they pick up 2 on the second effort.
It just knows where to go. Embiid positioning himself perfectly to get the putback.
Young against Cunningham. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And Trae Young may have taken it personally that he was drafted 5th in that stacked 2018 draft.
And GA, that draft was full of superstars. But you're right, he's played the most NBA games out of the top 5 picks in that draft. The confidence Trae Young plays with is really something. It helps him be such a thorn in the D side. Money from the stripe. He does a great job night in and night out.
And here's Miller outside. The rebound by Young. The Blazers on offense. This, of course, their first opportunity to play Memphis this season.
Well, these two teams will see plenty of each other, as this is the first of 4 contests between them this year.
They know each other very well, and they'll be getting to know each other a lot better by season's end.
Cade Cunningham.
Now, here is Young. Pass to Portis. Fires the 3. And Trae Young hits from deep. Young's got 5 points so far.
Playing with good instincts. The key on making those around him better.
Smith for 3. That's in, coming off the assist from Cunningham. Cunningham's got 3 assists tonight. The Trailblazers have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Portis, the pass to Alexander Walker. The Trailblazers working the ball around now. Here's Young. And it's Joel Embiid with the rebound.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the
defense gets all up in Cunningham's personal space, but he stays strong and gets to the inside.
So timeout called here, the first for Portland.
Trying to find some answers offensively.
Yeah, these guys need to work together as a team, as a unit. Try and carve out some easy buckets.
Here's Alexander Walker. He's covered by Thompson. No one near him. And he hits the jump shot.
Smooth jump shot. Alexander Walker has a variety of ways to score, and that's one of them.
To the middle. Here's Miller. And Miller throws it down hard.
looking to make plays for others. We've seen this from him all night.
There's been an emphasis on ball movement, and he's been a major catalyst.
Here's Portis outside Gordon. Pass to Johnson. And here's Gordon. Shot clock at 5. And Embiid with the block.
And how about the anticipation from the big fella? Embiid is one of the league's premier shot blockers.
Shots good by Miller.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Hey, Greg, gritty is a word that is often used to describe the Grizzlies team.
And I think it applies to this unit as well. These guys are all tenacious and hungry. They play every game with a healthy chip on their shoulder. They love to compete.
I like whenever Alexander Walker takes initiative on offense. He's so skilled at attracting contact.
Portland, they have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2.
And they had a lot of success a season ago as a team, hitting about 80% of their free throws.
And he hits the first of 3. And the Blazers, Steve, have made every attempt to put together a championship roster. But it's possible they may be heading in the other direction.
Yeah, Kevin, sometimes a rebuild comes your way, whether you like it or not. This is a proud franchise. They play to win, but they're going through some growing pains right now.
And he nails the third. And this is the first, Steve, of 2 matchups in a row between these 2 teams. What should we expect?
Kevin, look for both teams to come out swinging. When you play a team multiple times in a row, you want to set the tone early and prevent the other side from gaining momentum.
The Grizzlies shooting their first foul shots of the night here.
Definitely an area where they can improve. Only 73% as a team from the line last year.
Free throw drops for Smith. Hey, GA, you went to back-to-back conference finals with Portland. What's it like playing here?
I mean, this building is as loud as any in the NBA. The fans are tremendous, very loyal. I really enjoyed my time here in Rip City.
Kuminga's come in for Miller.
Second overall pick in 2022. Smith, instead of trying to take the league by storm, he was looking for ways to fit in within the system. And that's what coaches love about players like him.
Here's Cunningham, and then Cunningham with the dunk.
Yeah, they have gone full throttle from the opening tip, showing no signs of letting up.
Already ahead by double digits, trying to run away and not look back.
Here's Trent, and trying to break loose. Trent can't hit.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
And here's Barnes for 3. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got 3 assists now in this one. Here's Alexander Walker. 5 points in the game. Count that bucket.
How about the strength from Alexander Walker, rolling with the punches inside.
To the right side. Kuminga. Here's Smith. Score it. His third straight basket in 3 tries.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
Now a timeout called by Portland. This game coming after a loss against the Pistons.
And defensively in that one, they needed to come up with big stops to quiet that crowd, and that's obviously easier said than done.
Yes, the other team is feeding off that enthusiasm. You have to try and match that energy.
Eric Gordon, he's checked in for Nickeil Alexander Walker. And the Grizzlies also with the sub. John Wall's checked in for Cunningham. Out to the right wing. And the Grizzlies get it back. Smith. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play.
Yeah, off to a strong start here early. 6 points off second chance buckets.
And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Grizzlies.
It's all about pace for me. They have set the tone in that area, and they are playing fast, flying up the floor and putting all kinds of pressure on the defense.
And let's not forget how terrific they've been on the offensive glass, throwing themselves on that backboard and being rewarded with additional points.
Second shot opportunity, and Kuminga with the lay-in.
They are just killing them on the interior.
They get a hand on it, and it's out of bounds to Portland. They'll retain possession. With this chance, let's show you the league's most intimidating shot-blocking defenses from last season. In third, the Grizzlies.
You gotta love the way they protect the basket. Anybody who attempts a shot around the rim is always looking out for the swat.
1:06 left to play in the first quarter. Smith with it. He's picked up by Nance. They grabbed their own miss, and it's slammed in by Smith.
They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
And it's helped them build an early lead. They just need to stay aggressive.
Gordon, the pass to Griffin. And then Griffin with the dunk.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. Pass to Kuminga. Some nice passing there by Memphis. And Thompson kicks to Kuminga. Clock at 6. Out to the right wing. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. And it's Thompson that time on the assist by Kuminga. Thompson's got his second bucket of the night.
Defensively, they've got to pick up the intensity. Hard to win surrendering this high a field goal percentage.
Takes it inside. Outside for Griffin. Nance in the post. And Nance shoots it in.
And great job by Nance attacking at the rim. That's why you scout for effort players that do it consistently every night.
Jabari Smith has been leading the charge for the Memphis Grizzlies. He totaled 14 points in the quarter. He's given them all the offense they need right now. And we'll be right back after this. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And looking at what we've seen, Grizzlies pretty much in control here.
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
You know this, the team that dictates the pace typically rules the roost. We see that here early on.
Trailblazers trail by 17. They've got Keldon Johnson. Bobby Portis out there with Gordon. Then it's Trae Young. And it's Alexander Walker in at the 2. That's the group in the game for the Trailblazers. In the corner, it's Richardson. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Keldon Johnson. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Now the pass to Embiid. And stolen by Portis.
That's their first of the game, though, so sharp passing has helped them to craft this lead.
You watch Trae Young in transition. Has a free-flowing style that's drawn comparisons, if you can believe it, to Pistol Pete Maravich.
In the corner, it's Richardson. It's hauled in by Gordon. The Trailblazers shooting at a decent 44% clip here. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. As ever, Joel Embiid has the pressure on him to be the franchise player. He said it's not an easy job. If it was easy, everybody would do it. When you're actually the best offensive player and the best defensive player, you got to make plays. Can't be perfect. All I can do is try to do my best every game. Kevin?
Well said. His best DA is pretty great, isn't it? Thank you so much for the report. Shoots a 3. Rebound by Johnson. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Trailblazers. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. He kicks it to Young. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Yep, that one goes. Young's got his third basket of the night.
Despite his size, Young's unafraid to attack in the lane.
And you look at how Keldon Johnson has evolved. He is now a prime-time scorer.
One big difference these days, he gets himself to the free throw line. He's not just settling, he's attacking.
Now a timeout called by Portland. And the NBA looking to reduce the amount of carrying recently. Seems like GA ball handlers had to adjust.
You know, guards can get away with a lot these days, and it's hard for players and refs to make that adjustment. Ultimately, things need to be kept in check.
And here's Gordon from outside. It's up and it's off the mark. He's 0 for 1. Cunningham drives in. Banked in off the glass. Cunningham's got 6.
On the drive, Cunningham moves with purpose, insisting on getting to his look.
Young with no one around. Portland no good that time either.
And yeah, that old adage about being too wide open, not a thing. He just missed it.
From deep, Richardson. Good, and the assist goes to Cunningham.
3.
Cunningham's got 6 assists here tonight. Here's Alexander Walker. 7 points in the game. Hits the three-point bomb. He's got 10.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range. Woo! He got a clean look, and he makes the defense pay for disrespecting him.
Here's Young. Nice 4 for 7 from the floor with that shot.
And you know, he's enjoyed the kind of day you expect in terms of shooting the basketball. He can bring them right back into this game.
So timeout called here. The first for Memphis. John Wall's checked in for Cunningham. Well, let's take a look at last year's top scorers. Number 1 is Joel Embiid.
And he's not going to forget that season anytime soon. And it's safe to say neither will anyone who watched him.
And the Grizzlies leading by 16. On the wing, Miller. From the arc. The offensive rebound. The shot is good. It's his second bucket in 5 tries.
Yeah, and they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
Shoots from 8. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
What tenacity from the heel, Alexander Walker. You gotta fight to win those and one plays.
This will be his 4th shot at the line in this one.
You know, this is not an area where they expect him to contribute. You know, he's a guy that shot below 70% last season.
The Trailblazers making a switch here. Miles checked in. Trailblazers trail by 16. And now Young running the floor all by himself.
And now he's taken a solid opening in the quarter and built on it here in the second.
Wall passes to Miller. And the layup falls.
Miller.
10 points from Brandon Miller.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
Knocked loose. And it's Memphis on the break. And Wall slams it home.
In the moment he's got the rock, Wall goes turbo. Gets up court as fast as anyone.
And great camera work showing up on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. And stolen by Richardson. And here they go. Feeds it to Miller. Gets it to drop, and now he's shooting at a 5 for 8 clip.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
And Young, here we go. Nails the baby hook. Young's got 15 points.
And really, the scoring this quarter has been just off the charts, doing all he can to bring them back.
Richardson the pass to Miller. And Embiid throws it down.
And you do not want to be on the receiving end of that. Embiid throwing it down with some funk.
Passes it to Lyles. And the dunk by Lyles.
Oh, how about using the rim to get some true hang time?
You know, he just wanted to make sure the landing was softer than the takeoff. Embiid. And the layup's good off the glass. That's now 8 points for Joel Embiid.
And the sheer size of Embiid poses so many problems for the opponent, and he's using it well to score inside against them.
On its way from Young for 2. Grizzlies with the rebound. Embiid's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. The baseline J. And Miller with the basket on the assist by Richardson. 14 points for him.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Here's Gordon. There's 57 seconds left in the first half of the game. That one good for 2.
Yeah, they've got into a nice flow this quarter.
And the Grizzlies, they come in off the loss to Utah. Miller outside. And it's Trae Young with the rebound. And so Young will bring it up for the Portland Trail Blazers. Johnson for 3. That one doesn't go. And the Grizzlies leading by 20. Ball passes to Embiid. Gordon with the defensive effort.
And his pure defensive effort changed that shot from an easy one to a tough one.
And you know, technically, it's a high percentage look, but this is why we play the game.
And how's that for a move? The killer crossover. It's a thing of beauty.
Richardson dishes to Miller. Here's Wall. That's good. It's Miller with the assist. Wall's got 4 points in the quarter.
And that's too close. When Wall gets a shot that deep inside, it is almost automatic.
Here's Lyles. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That one on Embiid.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
It's his first trip to the line.
Trae Lyles.
Free throws good, Lyles. So both teams making some changes here. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Thompson for the triple. Oh, and the buzzer beater's good.
Big time shot to beat the buzzer there. My goodness.
He had to rush that one a little, but terrific stroke from range.
And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies sitting on a 21-point lead to end the quarter. From the field, they have been outstanding, amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Kevin, thanks. Joel, the reserves have been a big story. What are you seeing from them?
The bench has helped us a lot. They've come in, they scored the ball, they've got to stop, so we're going to need them to keep it going.
We'll see if they can close it out in the second half. Thanks for your time. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. I'm Ernie Johnson. Shaq is here. Kenny's here. You're watching the NBA Halftime Show on 2K Sports. It's Memphis out in front at the half. They are completely in control of the game, leading by a massive amount. Kenny, how'd you feel about it?
Their control of the boards is a big reason for this lead. Seems like it might have been their game plan coming in. Send multiple guys to the rim when the shot goes up.
Looking at Portland, Shaq, your thoughts?
They've been struggling to get shots in general, but down low, they've been paper soft. Hate to say it. Giving up way too many easy looks. They can't protect the rim more effectively in the second half. It's going to be a long ride home.
Thanks for joining us, folks. We're now just a few minutes away from the start of the third quarter.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. It's been one outstanding game from Trae Young.
His play so far is what fans love about him. He has gone right at the defense time and time again.
And not standing around, not settling for perimeter shots. He's looking to attack.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Kicking off the second half, here's Taylor Jenkins' 5. We've got Joel Embiid. Thompson is out there with Richardson. And it's Smith, and it's Miller in at the 3 spot.
Thompson, one of the best in the business at pulling up off the dribble.
The Trailblazers shooting 52% from the floor. Nice work so far from them. Here's Alexander Walker. Good on the shot. Alexander Walker's got 14.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Listen, put the ball in the hands of your best scorers and let them go to work. Keep it simple.
And even if you risk a foul, the D has to play him tougher when he gets it that deep.
And if you don't, they keep finding the matchup every time up the floor.
Richardson against Young, and stolen by Portis. Here's Alexander Walker. Young from outside. Miller grabs the miss.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Smith the pass to Thompson. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there.
Ball violation. Call is jump ball.
And it's the Grizzlies with the ball. Back to Smith. Down low. That one goes. Count it.
3 straight to begin this half. Couldn't have drawn it up any better.
Young pass to Gordon. The jump hook. Second chance shot. Smith with the defensive effort.
Great defensive effort, just saved a basket.
You know what? This is why you never give up on a play. You don't know what's going to happen.
Kelvin Johnson.
And while we can, here's a look at the teams that had the fastest hands in the league last season. And third, the Grizzlies.
Shooting from Memphis.
You can tell by watching them how much they enjoyed playing defense. They seem to have an endless reserve of energy flying around and pressuring the basketball.
Free throw drops for Smith. The Grizzlies making a switch here. Cunningham's checked in. Smith hits them both. 2 minutes into the second half of play now. Alexander Walker passes to Portis. Here's Alexander Walker. Gordon for three. Oh, and he almost had a 4-point play right there. He'll go to the line with a chance for three.
First personal foul.
It's going to be on Cade Cunningham. This is his first chance at the line tonight.
And you know, you'll take what he can give you from the free throw line. Looking at his numbers, just really not one of his strengths. Shooting in the low 60s last season.
And he sinks the second.
And there's no question that Gordon is a talented player, and it's clear he wants to be a star in this league.
And he nails the third. Memphis leading by 23. Cunningham looking it over. Miller kicks to Thompson. Good on the triple. Thompson's got 5 points now this quarter.
Having a lot of trouble stopping the three-point shot.
Here's Alexander Walker. He's covered by Thompson. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Inside, and Embiid with a clear path to the hoop.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
This has been an impressive performance tonight. Even with a big lead, they maintain their focus.
Now a timeout called by Portland.
Yeah, just looking to tighten up their defense in the paint. They've got to be better.
It's a matter of want to. Helping out, contesting shots. You have to want to make the effort.
Trent's checked in for the Trailblazers. John Wall's checked in for Memphis. And so it's Smith with it. He'll bring it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. From deep, Wall. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Gordon.
And taking a look at some of the stats here for Trae Young. Coming off a terrific season. He averaged about 26 points a game last year. 10 assists and 3 rebounds. Backup point guard, always an important position, and he fills that role beautifully.
Without a good floor conductor coming off the bench, your offense can quickly grow stagnant. He solves that problem well.
Check Young.
Young outside, and he drives in for his 7th make in 14 tries.
Leave it to Young to run up the scoreboard. He loves attacking the defense.
Miller, the pass to Cunningham. And a great assist by Miller as that one goes in.
Goes to Miller.
Miller's got 3 assists in the game. Wall against Young. Over to Wall. And he overshot that one, missing.
He's kind of lost his way this period, having a hard time getting anything to go down.
Shots good by Miller. Miller's got 16.
What composure from the rookie inside. Miller doesn't let the defense speed him up.
Young fires away from outside. It's rebounded by Memphis.
Hasn't been able to dial it in from distance. He has just the 1-3, and that was in the first half.
And the pressure he put on that shot forced the miscue.
The rim protection at its finest. The result is the same whether you block the shot or simply change it.
Trent can't hit. Grizzlies have gone 8 of 10 shooting here in the second half. Very strong. Smith kicks to Miller. Smith dishes to Thompson. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
3 points.
The D has gotten a little bit laxed here defending the triple.
Portis, the pass to Trent. Offensive rebound.
Must put a body on Portis. He loves to crash the offensive glass.
Miller outside. Pass to Thompson. Takes a 3. Gets it to go for bucket number 8. He's taken just 10 shots.
He has a lot of points from long range this half. He's taken advantage of a really tired defense.
It's stolen. And now the Grizzlies. Fast break. Here's Miller. Good, and the assist goes to Cunningham.
The assist.
Cunningham's got assist number 8 now on the night. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Grizzlies.
Their defense, it's their defense. It has been downright incredible so far, being disruptive and coming up with steals left and right.
Another place they've had the upper hand tonight is in transition. They've gotten a bunch of their points off the fast break.
Thompson in the corner. And again, it's Memphis with the 3.
Riding the hot hand, and why not? If something's working, keep going to it.
They double him with Cunningham. Trent passes to Young. Yep, it counts. And that's 19 points for Trae Young.
Gary Trent Jr., his teammate, was so open, he could have passed it with his eyes closed.
On the wing, Thompson. A 3-pointer off the mark. Portland's gotten blank from 3-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. Young from outside. It's good from long range. Young's got 22.
A good look there, and he didn't waste it. His second 3 of the game.
To the inside, Cunningham. And then Cunningham with the dunk.
And how about the read from John Wall? He knows the angles, sees the opportunity, and makes the right feed.
Wall with the steal. Thompson for the triple. Bangs home the trifecta. And he has 28 points for the game.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
Young inside, covered by Wall. From 11 feet away, misses off the right iron. Now Smith. Thompson for the triple. Oh my goodness, with no time left on the clock.
Without a moment to spare, he guts this one out.
Coaches always talk about closing quarters strong. Can't do it much better than that.
And so it's Memphis, enjoying the kind of gigantic lead you almost never see. The three-point shooting has come fast and furious to the tune of what has become a big-time blowout in progress. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Creating plays for others, it's an art form, but it's also a discipline. Fantastic job.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first three quarters. Trey Lyles out there with Nance. Then there's Gordon. Then it's Griffin. And it's Mann in at the one. That's the group on the floor for Portland. And it's Gordon with the ball. He brings it up for the Portland Trail Blazers. Nance outside. Gordon inside. Cunningham's there. He gets that one.
And what I like about Nance Jr. is how he positions himself, knows his strengths on offense, and plays to them.
Pass to Thompson. Here's the three. And that comes off the assist by John Wall.
3 points.
Wall's got assist number 8 here in this one already. Here's Mann. It's rebounded by Kuminga.
Great defensive effort, just saved a basket.
You know what? This is why you never give up on a play. You don't know what's going to happen.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
The pass to Lyles. So, Steve, you were drafted by the Heat, a young expansion team at the time down in Miami. But if you had to choose, which city would you give an expansion team to right now?
I think Seattle and Las Vegas are at the top of everyone's list. San Diego would be nice because I love to travel there.
Connects again from distance.
And guys, this is a historic shooting night for him. Tied for third now, most threes in a game.
The points, GA, just keep piling up, and the threes keep dropping in. He is red hot from beyond the arc. Mann can't hit. The Grizzlies have gone a perfect 4 of 4 to start the final quarter. Can't ask for anything more than that. And Wall kicks to Thompson. And again for 3.
And this parade of threes has no end in sight. He just keeps knocking them down.
Oh, and that latest triple ties him for second for the most threes in a game. What a monster he's been from deep. Mann can't hit.
And they just can't find a way to end this thing. Nothing falling right now.
All you see is a lot of frustration. Someone needs to step up and make a play to turn this thing around.
Good, another from 3.
Splashes home another 3, and he moves into second place all time with that make for a game.
Greg, you have to think that every time he releases the ball from deep, it's going to go in. He just keeps raining it down on him. To end the cold streak, and the jam by Larry Nance.
That's why you never quit battling on the offensive glass.
And that's a nice reward for his effort. The flush, perfect.
Working hard, beating everyone to the ball. He does this night in and night out.
And here are the Trailblazers. Here's Mann. A floater. It's rebounded by Kuminga.
And all quarter long, it's been the same story, inconsistent with his offense.
All right, the NBA already has a team in Canada, a G League team in Mexico. Could we see a team in Europe, you think, Steve?
Kevin, we've had games in Paris, London recently. It'd be really hard travel-wise on these guys, flying all the way over to Europe.
Here's Mann, and that one hits back iron.
I don't know how many shots he's missed this quarter, but they're going to have to find offense from someone else.
Took him no time at all on that one.
3 points.
Thompson's got 58.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
Gordon with it. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
Cunningham kicks to Wall. On the wing, Thompson. From deep. Connects again from distance.
And of course it falls for him. That 3 pushes him into the history books.
Well, he is now tied for the most threes in a game. This is a night we will never forget.
And it's all about the release when you shoot the floater.
Launches it. And again for three.
And that is a three that will put him in the record book.
A historic performance by a historically good shooter. One of the best games anybody has ever had.
And the only thing that can slow down his three-point onslaught, maybe a break in play.
Well, this crowd can do nothing but watch in awe, GA. He has been spectacular.
He's out of his mind, dropping bombs all night. It's a performance we'll be talking about for a long, long time.
Bobby Portis has checked in for the Trailblazers. Young comes in for Trey Mann. And the Grizzlies also with the sub. Richardson's checked in. And Young with the basket on the assist by Nance. Young's got 24.
Great at penetrating inside. Once Young gets a step on the defense, he explodes toward the bucket.
Now here's Wall. Thompson for the triple. It's hauled in by Trae Young. It's blocked. And it's out of bounds to Portland. They'll retain possession.
Blazers ball.
Here's Young. A shot's good on the assist by Nance. Young's got 4 points in the quarter.
Yeah, he's in such a great rhythm right now. Makes sense to get him the ball any way you can.
Let him decide whether to shoot it, whether to pass it. He's your catalyst right now.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And every win important, and this one will go down as win number 3.
They can chalk this one up, but these two teams will see plenty more of one another before the season's over.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and look at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Klay Thompson.
He really played at his preferred pace, never let adjustments by the defense speed him up or slow him down.
The Grizzlies with another miss. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. That shot by Griffin, no good. And they can just dribble the ball until the buzzer.
Yeah, they gotta be happy with the outcome.
Back to Wall. Memphis moving that ball around. Kept alive. Young outside. So no problem for Memphis as they get the win. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
And now we'll go to David Aldridge, who's standing by with our player of the game. Take it away, David.
Hey, thanks very much, Klay. You had it going tonight. Now, when you are that hot, what are you trying to do on the court?
Took a couple bad shots, a couple heat checks, but they went in tonight, fortunately. When you got the hot hand, you're just looking for that little ounce of space, because all you need is an inch or two, and that thing's just flicking off your wrist so easy, and it just happened to be one of those nights.
That leads to one of those wins for your team, man. Thanks very much. Back to you.
All right, David, thanks so much. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.